Ah, hey there. I didn't see you sneak into my workspace. So, what is it that you're wanting to learn today?
I want to learn.
What's that? You want to learn how to source images on the internet and sort of have a look through the different properties. And you want to learn about Creative Commons. Well, you have come to the right place. I'm the presenter and I'm going to show you how to do it. Let's get amongst it. So, you want to find a picture of something on the internet. Our first step, obviously, is to jump onto the internet. So here I am on Google. Type into the search engine the content of the picture that I want. So I'm going to go and type in a puppy wearing a hat. Hit enter. Go into images. And there are a bunch of images of puppies wearing hats. Now, this isn't filtered in any way apart from the topic. But let's say that I wanted to filter it through a number of different ways. What I would do is I would hit Tools, and this brings up a range of what are different criteria that we can sort the images from. So let's say we want to sort it by size. We can go large photos only, medium photos only, or we can go larger than, and it gives us a few pixel widths and heights, or even file sizes. So let's say I want to sort by larger than 800 by 600. Click it. Now all of my results are going to be larger than 800 by 600. You can also sort by color. So if you want just black and white results, you can sort by type. So the type of photo, whether it's a face, clip art, an animated, so like a GIF, something like that. You can sort by time. So when it was uploaded, so uploaded anytime, or photos over the last 24 hours, over the past week. Or if you hit custom range, you could type in a date perhaps. Now, one of the most important ways of filtering for you is going to be your usage rights, okay? So we slap that down, and we have a whole range of different options here. Not filtered by license, that's your default. So that means that every photo you see in your results could have a range of different licenses. You could have it labeled for reuse with modification. That means all of the images that pop up, you can reuse them if you modify them somehow. Or labeled for reuse, this is what I tend to use. That means that you can just reuse these images in any way you like, and often you will have to attribute the photographer or the person who owns the image. So you just type in their name, and often photos will have the names of the authors in their properties. You've also got labeled for non-commercial reuse with modification. So you can't use it for your business or marketing or anything, but you can use it at home if you're printing out a picture and putting it on your kid's wall. Okay? So, essentially, that's how you would find pictures on the internet, and that's how you would filter for them on the internet. Okay, so let's say you're quite fond of one of these pictures, okay, and you want to download it. There's a number of ways you can do this. You can left click to bring up the image like that, right click it, save image as, and then you would put it in your pictures folder or whatever, good file technique that you've got, file management system. You give it a good name, so dog in hat, and you hit save. It's as easy as that. You can also drag and drop onto your desktop or wherever you would like to. So downloading images is quite easy. It's just as easy as a right click, save image as, copy image, and then you can paste it into a document. It's really up to you, okay? But now it's time for something really quite cool. Now, for a lot of your assessments, you're going to be asked to use images which are labeled for reuse, or you have the right permission for. They're free to use. There's two places I like to go when I'm looking for stuff like that. The first place is Wiki-media, or Wiki-media Commons. So you type it in. What I've done is I've typed in Wiki-media Commons into the images search, when really I wanted to search for the website. Now, Wiki-media Commons is a database website, and within this website there are thousands upon thousands of photos which people have uploaded for other people to use, for free. All you have to do with this is type in what you want a photo of, find it, and then you'll just have to reference the owner. So let's say I want to search Wiki-media Commons for Velociraptor. Velociraptor's like my third favourite dinosaur. Quite a fan of the Troodon and the Stegosaurus. I don't know why, but the Stegosaurus is sweet. So I've typed in Velociraptor, and I can see that I've got a range of hits here. We've got drawings, size comparisons, models, fossils. I'm going to go ahead and pick this drawing. Okay, so I've clicked it and it's enlarged it for me. Now, to get the information that I need, namely the owner's ID and details, I just hit more details down here, and it brings up this awesome little page. So from here we can manually download it in a range of different sizes. We've got all of the metadata here, so we've got the size in pixels, and we've got a range of other pixels that we can download it in as well. So if in your assessment you have to download an image which is, say, larger than 600 by 800 pixels, you'd be able to choose one of the images that fits that criteria. We've got the size of the file in terms of megabytes here. We've got that information. We've also got the name of the person who owns the image. In this instance, it's Derbed. So what you would do is you'd use your image for whatever you wanted, and you'd say image sourced from Wiki-media Commons. Owner is Derbed. It's quite a cool name, Derbed. So that is essentially how you would search for free images to use using Wiki-media. See here, this is the licensing information. You can share it, remix it, but you have to attribute it correctly. So, yeah, easy. There is another website which is pretty handy for this type of thing, and that is called Creative Commons. Now, Creative Commons is sort of a term used for any sort of media or image which is being shared for free use, but we actually have this website here called creativecommons.org. And in that, it's kind of like Wiki-media, but there's a range of different types of media that are in here. So you've got videos and films and all sorts of things. So what you can do is search the commons. Oh, this is embarrassing, it's like loading. I want to search for something that I can. You can tick use for commercial purposes, or modify, adapt, or build upon. I don't really want to modify anything. I want to use... Actually, I'm just going to type in a quick search. Velociraptor. I've decided now that it's my 4th favourite dinosaur. My 3rd favourite dinosaur is now a Torosaurus, because Torosauruses are pretty cool. And then down here, search using, you can select what sort of media you want. So you could go music, images on Pixabay, YouTube video, Wiki-media Commons, which is what we were just on, SoundCloud, Google Images. So we'll just go Google Images, and it brings up all of these images of velociraptors. And in theory, all of these images will be free to use, but you'll still have to find out who the author is and attribute them accordingly. So think of Creative Commons as a big directory, okay? Now Wikimedia was a site where you could find a whole bunch of different images. Creative Commons is the website which will link you to a bunch of different websites that have free images. So have a play, stick to those 2 areas for searching for images, but if you know of any other ones, feel free to use them. I'm not your boss. I'm just a dude on the camera saying words. Alright? So, pretty short video today. All we did was have a look at how you find images on the internet, how you look at their properties, how you search via properties, so searching by size or searching by usage rights. And we've also had a look at the Creative Commons. And I'm pretty sure there is nothing else on my script that I need to talk about, but I'll just double check it real quick. No, doesn't look to be too much else. So, yeah, have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Presenter out.